We are under the light. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, Frank Fleming, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks. And here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, David Peralta.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Fleming is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fly ball into straightaway left. Fleming will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Diamondbacks down. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Come on, big guy.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Come on now. One time.
Bumgarner set. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
Be nice and patient, one at a time. Hey, see it. Hey, drive
The next 1-2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Goodrum at second. Polanco is over at first with 1 away. Full count now. 3-2. Will Craig waits on deck.
See it, drive it like you can.
A dive, and he knocks it down.
Down.
But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Ready once again, Will Craig. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. The first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fleming is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Hey, come on now. Here
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's 2 for 4.
Escobar.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, see you and rip it up there. Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
No one better. Need you right near.
Watch up. Drive him in for us. Hey, get your pitch. See through, huh? Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates: 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on.
We are under. Standing in, Frank Fleming, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Jimmy Kerrigan. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Back.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Runner,
there goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we
Runner's
go.
on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, there's a good.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled away.
Here we go.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
The catcher, number 41,
No out here.
Wilson Ramos.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside. All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece. Back.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. He's running. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Donovan Casey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Donovan Casey.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
Digging in once again, Frank Fleming will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. (10-1) the final lopsided score in this ball game. Arizona wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Afternoon. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the second baseman.
Hops this one up. Goodrum ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Now Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now the 2-1. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that.
Our hands now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase.
Here we go, man.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, and you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
Squared that one up just a little late.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up.
Dig,
and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corbin Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Hit in the air to left field. Fleming is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Digging in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4.
Here we go.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate, and they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game. Ready now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ke'Bryan.
Here's the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let the... And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wilson.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Corbin Martin. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Settling in now, Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Fleming is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there.
Last half of the 7th here, digging in and looking for more. Frank Fleming, he came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go. Nope, inside, ball 2. Come on, baby, get your pitch up. Stay through, let's go.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, come on now,
Here now the
dog,
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Pitch, huh? Here you go.
Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as they're leading off the inning, Domingo Leyba, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson Ramos.
On he pops it up. Goodrum over to his right, 1 down. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Fleming.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's...
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row?
Striding into the box, Tim LaCastro, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that will hop over the wall now.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 44, Frank Fleming.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs.
Jeff Hartley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
MLB The Show's so striding forward now, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's safe.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
The third baseman.
So striding in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting 5th.
Standing in, Will Craig.
Will Craig.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here, and he'll dive back in.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside.
A ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. Fleming Digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Betts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So a runner on second with one down now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Turn, find the ball.
Digging in now, Will Craig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Will.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field.
Come on, dig.
Betts
go
has
hard,
a read on it.
Go hard.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. The next Cub up, David Bodie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
David Bodie.
0-2, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now in the box, Frank Fleming, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That ball getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
You're scoring. You're scoring.
Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the 7-1 the final today. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
No errors. They left 11.
It's time for... Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Will Craig will be next. Lifted in the air to center. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Fleming is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And he popped him up. Goodrum ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends Cubs strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team.
Ready for another chance? Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he fouls this one off.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Schwarber is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Will Craig. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Will.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fleming, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Runner back safely. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. A 2-0 finish today. The Buccos took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So stepping in, Frank Fleming, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Stay hot up there.
Slider laid off for a ball. Gregory Polanco would be next.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, and that was really close to him.
Digging in to try it again, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Belted out toward deep center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up.
So digging in now, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Gregory Polanco.
On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Fielded cleanly over to Albies. On to first. It's a double play. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
All you take it.
Fleming arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and did.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We're back with more on this Monday night. 7-1 the final score in tonight. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are
Leading off for the Pirates, the left fielder, Frank.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Popped him up. Albies calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Will Craig. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Number 34.
Now a look and a throwback to second. A dive, but he's back. Fleming leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Get your pitch.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Stay hot up there.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8 pitches. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Heads up, 1-1-1.
Gone!
They were smart.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. Back goes Bruce to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-2 home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now batting, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
That's a ball.
Fastball well outside. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Atlanta used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Afternoon base. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's...
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping up now, Will Craig. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Jay Bruce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pops this one up. Goodrum into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not...
Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pache. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double.
Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lifted the other way to left center, and he will get there to make the running play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the third inning on. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like...
In now for the O's, Chad De La Guerra, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly,
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The third baseman, number 13.
Get back,
so coming to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. On, he pops it up.
No tag, no tag. See if it falls.
Velasquez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping into the box, Will Craig. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here now the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. De La Guerra is there, and he... So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make it. Into the box, Frank Fleming comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diaz is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he fouls this one off. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Hey, drive him in. No one better.
1-2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double, and this game is tied.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier.